Good morning, good morning. Had a really good conversation recently. It's about first week of September, second week, fine, second week. And we're basically talking about New Year's resolutions. So I came up with the idea a couple years ago, but I've been really adamant about it year after year. Instead of waiting for New Year's, which is about 4 months away, start now. It's about starting now and getting ahead of it, because waiting for New Year's to do something you need to do now, and most likely it's something important, it's a priority, it's impactful to you, and rather than wait months, you get it done now by starting now. It's gonna have some, ups and downs. It's gonna have some uncomfortable situations, but you basically start so you could be ahead of the curve, right? You're ahead of the curve. You got some reps in, and you're already in the mindset of getting it done. And so, for myself and from others, what I've noticed and what we all know is that when you wait for New Year's, first couple of weeks is the high, but then once that low hits, it's like you're not ready for it. You're not ready to get out of it. You're not really equipped to jump out of that hole and get yourself back on track. And there's a lot of distractions too. The first couple of months after New Year's, you have the football, you have probably events and maybe some holidays, and it gets cold, and the plans and all these things that just come to mind that, hey, that thing that I said, I'll put it on the back burner and I'll get back to it when it's time. So, yeah, we're basically talking about doing what needs to be done now. And I've done it, and it's honestly, it feels really good. It feels really good starting, because you feel ahead, you already feel accomplished. And by starting and doing early, you're basically making room for something else. It's like, if I accomplish this and get this done, by the time New Year comes, it's like, dude, I could start something else, or progress, or be in a different mindset, be in a different energy, be in a different spirit, because I already accomplished something. And like, one of the main things, of course, for New Year's resolutions for people is losing weight, right? Everybody want to lose weight, get in shape, look better, feel better, being the best version of themselves. And that's great. It's awesome. That's what we're supposed to do. It's in our DNA to love ourselves and be the best version of ourselves. I mean, we all have that opportunity. We all have that calling within our spirit, within our hearts, to bring that about. And to be honest, it's not that easy, because here on planet Earth, there's a lot of distractions, vying for your attention. You have all these events, you have all these situations going on, you have all these interests and callings and things just knocking on your desires, entertainment and pleasures, and things just basically know it can consume you and is designed to. So to move forward, basically, you have to become a strong version of yourself, where you don't give into these distractions, where you don't give into these entices to lose your focus. Because it's so easy, and it's kind of convenient to lose focus on yourself, because it feels good. There's no responsibility, you're comfortable, you're looking at, shines of glitter and gold in other areas. And you're not looking at yourself. That needs upkeep, that needs maintenance, that needs to go through some sort of discomfort in order to prosper, in order to move forward. So yeah, so basically, for those watching, why not start a New Year's resolution now? Why not know what you want? Why not look within and say, instead of waiting, what can I get done now? And what's important to you to get done? Because let's just assume this. Let's just assume that whatever you wait for New Year's to start, you're going to fail. You are going to fail. You're not doing something because you feel called to do it. You feel in your heart you need to get done. It seems like we're only doing it because it's a tradition to do something. Oh, it's New Year's, do something. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Well, you know what happens, right? And it's the same cycle over and over. I know it was for me, I know it's for others, it's pretty common. But we have control to overcome it. We have power to overcome it. We have a strength within ourselves that we could tap into to overcome it. It's up to us. It's up to us if we want to tap in and do something and basically, just push through, you know? I wish I would say everything's easy, but it's not. It does require a different version of ourselves. It does require a little bit of sacrifice. It does require a little bit of discomfort. Some more than others. And so, right now is a good time to start thinking about, as we go into the autumn season in a couple weeks, then it'll be fourth quarter of the year, where you want to be at, where you want to be on top of, if you're going to put things on the back burner, it's like, don't expect much of a good result, when it's time to start and follow through. Yeah, because the start's the easy part. It's the following through that's difficult. Things come up, things are not as comfortable. You need some sort of support or guidance. It's confusing. It's all these things, right? And if you start now, you're basically preparing yourself for the New Year's. You've gone through some bumps in the road. You've gone through some obstacles, some discomforting. You got a little bit of momentum going. And so that's what basically the conversation was about that I had, where it's like, hey, let's start focusing in on what we can remove and start doing now and improve on. Because there's nothing else. There's nothing else other than to improve yourself, get in alignment with the best version of yourself, and live the life within your values, within your means, within your vision. However you want to live it. Because we all have different visions, to fulfill our heart's desires and perspectives and interests and hobbies and preferences. So that's basically the conversation we had, and I wanted to share with y'all about starting now. Because see, here's the thing. This is how I look at it. If I start now, I'm going through Halloween, Dia de los Muertos. October 31st, November 1st. I'm Mexican, I'm Hispanic, so yeah, it's a holiday for sure. Then we go into Thanksgiving. Oh, food. Comfort. Take it easy, right? And then, of course, you go into Christmas. Then you go into New Year's, right? There's just holidays and celebrations and all these things. And I always told people, day after Halloween, like literally once October hits, October is over, it's basically New Year's. It's basically a countdown to New Year's, because it's like the Christmas trees are already up, like the week of Halloween. Christmas songs are being heard in the stores. It's time to buy, and eat, get into the spirit. And yeah, you're basically on the countdown. And the guard's low, get in the spirit, and it's that countdown to me, it's like the year's already over, and it's just like, just all out, just dropping to the floor and just laying there and getting consumed by all the stuff the holidays offer. So like I said, Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that things, but see, here's the thing too. We forget about certain situations during that time. You got football games. You have, for some people, there's birthday parties, there's special events. For me, there's my parents' anniversary and so-and-so's birthday. And it's just like, dude, this stuff never stops, man. Stuff never stops. Distractions and enticing getaways and distractions, and it's like, dude, I have stuff to study, I have a diet to follow, I need to be hitting the gym, I need to be on top of my game, and And so this is why, I talk about it, because it's like, hey, this is what we got to do in order to stay on top of it. Because let's say I get consumed by everything. Let's just say I get consumed by everything. By January 1st, in the first week of New Year's, I'm basically starting from a low point. I'm basically starting from a non-momentive, non-functional state of mind, space, mindset, attitude, perspective. I'm starting anew. And yeah, it's going to be harder starting from that point than if I've already started and have momentum going and had some wins and had that mindset already active. It'll be a lot easier to thrive from there. So that's basically the topic for this beautiful morning. Yeah, let's get it. You reflect on that a little bit. Reflect on what can you start now? What can you get going now to where by the time New Year's hits, you're already ready. You could probably knock out 2 or 3 big priorities from your personal vision that you want to get started and get going. So that's it for this morning. Let's get it. Let's refocus. Let's zoom in. Let's take that giant leap now instead of waiting, because we all know what's coming. We all know what's coming. So, yeah. All right, y'all. On to the next. Peace.